Story
Peace
time.
and love,
My
family. I
first
want to tell
out-of-body
y'all a story
experience,
about my
PT1.
first outer body experience. Or this might be an inner body experience. Anyways, let's get to it. So this takes place when I was 13. I was a young boy. I don't want to get into too many of the details, but long story short, I'm chilling at my mom's house waiting for my auntie to arrive because she's about to take me to my father's house. So let's just cut to the part to where I'm taking a nap. Boom, boom, boom. I hear my mom, "Hey, Zachary." For those of y'all that don't know, my government name is Zach. "Hey, Zach, your auntie is here. It's time for you to go." So I hopped up, geeked up, because I'm ready to go see Pops, and have fun with all my cousins and all that. And I'm headed to the door, right? Grab my stuff, kiss my dukes. A lot of my family's over. Aunts, uncles, like everybody over at my mom's house. It's a bunch of people. I tell everybody bye. I'm heading out with my aunt. But when I get to the car, I'm like, something's wrong. I feel internally something is wrong. My auntie, she see me and she like, "Everything all good?" Instinctively, my mind was like, "You gotta go to your mama." Instinctively, my mind was like, "Go straight to mama." So I was like, I didn't even answer. I was just like, "I gotta go in." And she's like, "Oh, okay." So I'm walking back to my door from the car and I'm getting dizzier. I'm getting dizzy. Like the world is starting to spin low key. And I'm like, I don't feel good, but I need to see my mom. And so I get to the door and I knock on the door. Knock, 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 knock. Things are getting hazy. I'm dizzy as hell. Then my mom answers the door. As soon as she answers, I pass out. I fall forward, fall face forward, pass straight all the way out. Crazy part about it is I blacked out, but my hearing was still intact. So I heard my body drop. It's getting too long on this post. I'm going to make another story. Go ahead, like and share for part 2.
My first
Okay,
out-of-body experience, PT2.
part 2. So yeah, I black out. I pass out. I hear my body drop. As soon as my mom opened the door, boom, everything go black. I can't feel nothing. I can't smell nothing. I can't see nothing. I just hear my body drop. I heard my body go boom, 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 boom. Knock everything over. I heard my mom scream. She's like, "Oh my God." Now my aunts and uncle like, "What happened? What happened?" I'm hearing all this. It's completely black for me. And for those of y'all that don't know, I'm a very spiritual person. I'm not really a Christian. And I never really have been. I brought that up because that's important a little later in this story. So yeah, commotion. I'm hearing screaming. I heard my body drop. I'm like, damn. In my head, I'm like, damn, that shit sounded loud. I'm hearing everybody freak out. I'm like, holy shit, this is crazy. And then I'm thinking like, why can I hear all this? And so this is a point where I'm laying on the ground, right? I know I'm laying on the ground because I heard it and I know my body dropped, right? And I'm just hearing commotion, but inside, I don't see anything. I don't feel anything. I don't have any emotions. I'm not upset. I'm not scared. I'm at pure peace, pure bliss. Everything is black, though. I don't see anything. It's just all black. It's hard to explain. All I really have is just awareness. I don't feel anything. I don't feel a body. I don't feel no arms, no leg. I don't feel anything physically. And I had this thought like, damn, this is the most peaceful I've ever felt, ever in life. And still to this day, I think that's the most peace I've ever felt. It was a serenity. It was all black, but I wasn't scared. It was crazy. Anyways, so after I'm having this little minor epiphany, I start to tune back into hearing what's going on in my reality. And my mom is freaking out. My aunts and uncles, one aunt and one uncle arguing. My one aunt like, "I'm a nurse, I know what to do." And my uncle like, "You ain't no damn nurse." My mom yelling at them like, "Why y'all yelling and arguing when he on the ground right now? Y'all need to stop fighting." I'm hearing all of this. So I'm thinking like, okay, I need to wake up. They tripping. They bugging out. I need to get up. And then I realize I can't get up with my mind telling me to get up. I'm like, get up. And I can't move my body. I can't hear nothing. And so then I'm like, dang, this is crazy. Why can't I move? What's going to happen? I'm thinking like, is this done? Is life over for me? Was that it? I'm like, at least it don't hurt. And then here is the crazy part. My one auntie came in, I'll say the most religious auntie I got. She's like heavy Christian. You feel me? Like she lives it. This is her life. She's not faking. I heard her come in and calm everybody down, you feel me? And then she's like, I'm about to say a prayer. And I'm hearing all this too. I'm still hearing this. I'm in the space floating in the ethers. I'll call it the ether space because it was pure blackness. I don't know what, like when you close your eyes, that's what it was. Could you imagine closing your eyes and not feeling your body, if that makes sense? It's hard to explain. If you've experienced it, let me know in the comments. But I'm still telling myself to get up, Zach, get up. It's time to get up. I can't move. My auntie started praying. She started praying. Dear Heavenly Father, Jesus, she's going in. She's saying the whole 9 yards. She's going in. And I'll tell you that when she started praying, I literally slowly but surely started to feel my body again. This blew my mind. Like she's praying and I'm literally regaining sensation over my body. I'm starting to feel my body again. I'm starting to feel my body move when I say move. And then eventually, before she was, I can't remember if it was before she was done or right as she was ending with the prayer, I was able to open my eyes and get up. Like it was like I was telling myself to get up, and I couldn't. And then I opened my eyes, and that was a crazy experience. And at this specific time, I think that had shifted my beliefs, because I believe when I was 13, I was claiming to be atheist. I didn't believe in anything. I was like, I don't believe anything. I'm not an atheist now. I'm a very spiritual being. I'm not a Christian. But the fact that my auntie started praying for me and it worked, it blew my mind. And the fact that when I was in the ether space floating, that was the most peace and serenity I've ever felt in my life. I promise you that. I was like, this gotta be like akin to DE space ATH. You can't say all these words. I don't know what you can say on TikTok. I don't know, but you get it. After that, the ambulance came. They didn't know why I passed out. They gave me some BS reason. I didn't believe it. But it did open my eyes to the power of prayer. And looking back at it now, I understand that when you have a certain religious belief or a certain spiritual belief and you live that life and you really honor it and you stick to the moral code set by that religion that you subscribe to, it's real, y'all. That stuff, the magic, the prayer, all that stuff works when you are subscribed 100% and you live that life and you have the integrity, you feel me? I only bring up this point because I know my aunt is really a Christian for real. Like, she lives that. My whole life, I've seen her, you know what I mean? So the fact that she had that much faith and that much, integrity with her practice, I know that assisted with her connection with God, with that prayer, you feel me? I believe it's the same thing if you're a Muslim. If you walking in faith, you start to, and you being integral, you get results. Same with spirituality. You have a moral code, guidelines, you stick to it, you live by it, you make it a lifestyle, you get results, manifestation, law of attraction, all the spiritual stuff. So yeah, y'all, That was my first out of body experience. It was crazy. Even to this day, it's always crazy explaining it to people. And I passed out again 7 years later and had a similar experience, but we'll talk about that another story. I hope y'all enjoyed this. I'm starting to yap way too much. Like and share with a friend if it served you. Peace.